Good morning. I told you this week I want to look at some of the players who were drafted in the NFL draft last week. I enjoy watching the draft because of learning all the human interest stories. And one of the stories that I really enjoyed was learning about Justin Fields. Justin Fields was the quarterback for Ohio State last year. He's had two incredible seasons. He has helped lead them to the national championship game last year. He was a Heisman Trophy finalist. Everybody expected him to be chosen number one or number two in the NFL draft. But that didn't happen. No, he wasn't chosen number one, number two, or number three, even though the first three picks were all quarterbacks just like him. No, suddenly he was falling in the draft. The reason? Well, it had come out just a week before that he had epilepsy, a neurological disease that can lead to seizures. He was first diagnosed with epilepsy back in the 9th grade. He's been taking medicine ever since then, and it hadn't seemed to affect his career in high school or in college. But when the word came out, just because he had that diagnosis, some people seemed to be afraid. Justin Fields has been an amazing person. He has an amazing career. He even has a French bulldog that has 28,000 followers on Instagram. He ultimately was chosen number 11 by the Chicago Bears. They were so very excited he was still available, they traded up a number of spots to be able to choose him. And now it's being wondered if he will be the franchise quarterback for the Chicago Bears for years to come. They believed in him, even though he had this physical disability. I thought it was also interesting, he was chosen number one by the Lowe's home team, the Lowe's building store. It was Drew Brees, retiring quarterback from the New Orleans Saints, who was making the pick. You see, there is one person picked from every NFL team during the draft to be on the Lowe's home team. They chose Justin Fields for the Chicago Bears. And what that means is he now will be in his community there's one person chosen for all 32 communities that have NFL teams where you are now responsible to go out and find a project that Lowe's can support with building materials, with volunteers, with money to help people's homes and to be a blessing in the community. Justin Fields now gets to go and make that choice to how to bless somebody's home in the community, and he will do that even though he has a physical disability, epilepsy. Now, it just reminded me that all of us, whether we have a physical disability or not, can be the people who go out and share God's love and bring hope in this world. Justin Fields can, but so can you, and so can I. It's when you and I decide to look beyond ourselves to see the need, regardless of whether we have a physical disability or not, God's going to use us. Go out and love your neighbor. No exception. He will use you to bless this world. Have a great day.